Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as the Najd. So, the focus of this video will be a hopefully very large war against Medre Bahri and Ethiopia, with the intent of pretty much breaking those and gaining lots of land. Last video we did pretty well. We also gained a Persian province. On the other hand, the Ottomans took quite a few Persian provinces as well, which is a bit frustrating because now I can't get that province, which I kind of wanted to do because it would cut off this pathway. Anyway, the Ottomans have taken that land. They're probably going to be facing some revolts for a while, but we do have 10 or more favors, so we should be able to call them into a war versus these guys. Yep, we can also call Ajuran into it. We're going to be fighting both Ethiopia and Medre Bahri, and I think we'll do a war for Quisir because that's the easiest province to occupy. So here we go. We should also pick up a colonial nation in this video too, which would be awesome. Assuming the Najd can get colonial nations, I don't see why not. I think anyone in the game can. Free diplomatic power, or relatively free diplomatic power. There we go. We actually have a better ruler than the Ottomans right now. Our 663 ruler is still alive for now. He'll probably die very young. And then we'll be stuck with a 10 ruler, which is not terrible. I'm just going to try and take as many of those colonial missions that give me points as possible. Apparently it looks like I need 6 provinces to form a colonial nation, because there's, oh, that's only 4. Oh, okay. Well, let's do another quick colonization of this region. Another thing I'd like to do is maybe border Cusco here, who's apparently colonizing things. They must have completed at least one of the Incan tradition things. Also, for once, my conquistador is not stuck exploring nowhere in the world. We'll take the admin power because we want to finish. We actually want to hit the next admin tech as much as we can. But we also want to finish off their ideas. I'm not really sure which one I'm going to go for first. The ideas in the long run would probably save admin power. On the other hand, for some reason, global trade hasn't fired yet, which is interesting. Because it should be firing pretty soon, or should have fired already, to be honest. So, hopefully, the Ottomans shouldn't be expecting land, because I didn't call them to war offering them land. This is just a favored war. So, I'm hoping that means I'll be able to take a lot of this land. I think the Ethiopians will probably be preoccupied with trying to occupy all my provinces to the south, which could be good. I'm actually going to finish off the ideas groups first. I'm just realizing because I'm still behind diplomatic tech, and the next idea group I was planning on taking was influence ideas. So that I could get the reduced aggressive expansion, the annexation costs, and just in general, unjustified demands would help as well. The other option is I take something like diplomatic, but that would be only for the province war score costs. So I don't know. I really want to try and get this achievement. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but we're up to 112 cities, and this war promises to be quite a land grab. Oh, apparently the Ethiopians beat up Ajuran enough they had to peace out of some lands. Ajuran's actually pretty weak. If I betrayed them, I could probably conquer them. Something to consider. They don't have that great land, but at the same time, controlling as much land as possible is a necessity. I don't know. We'll see. In some ways, I'm sad they weren't forced to annul treaties with me. So I'm not sure what I want to do. I think kicking Ethiopia out of Yemen would be my best move in terms of beating up Ethiopia itself. Just in general, kicking them out would be a good move. This Persian province we have is now Sunni, which is really nice. Don't have to worry about a revolt there. I can now attack these guys. I'm going to do it because we have immensely superior morale. Anything that forces them closer and closer to piecing out is a good move at this point. Oh, global trade has in fact fired. Let's see which province that was. Genoa. Okay. Genoa took it, but apparently, Genoa itself, but apparently it was Tuscany has grown quite large and has taken it. Interesting. So, yeah, hopefully we get some of these techs before the cost becomes prohibitive. On the other hand, it's a global one, so we are going to be gaining some per month, specifically on trade nodes, which really the only ones we have are Hormuz, Muscat, and I think Baghdad. Yeah, we'll actually be getting at 1.6 per month, which is pretty nice. Where'd the rest of the Ottoman army wander off to? Oh, they have a rebellion up north. Fair enough. Oh yeah, they're sieging down my coastline. I can handle that. Not really that worried about this war. I probably could have won it on my own, to be honest. I would just have had to spend more money on troops. But since we have the gold mines now, almost 4 gold a month, we're in pretty good shape. Just letting the Ottomans help me siege the forts. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to get away with doing this whole thing. I'm thinking I'll piece out Ethiopia, take as much land as I can from them there, and then kind of do a waiting game until I can actually core the lands, and then shift over to piecing out Midre Bahri. The other option is, I like force them to annul treaties and stuff as well. I'm not sure what I'd do there. On the other hand, this also, being in this war, delays the Ottomans from getting any bigger, which is also a plus in my book. Despite being my allies, we don't want a massive monstrosity of the Ottomans. We're going to be pretty safe from them, pretty much. 100 favors, unless we're forced to betray them, or they, for example, take a mission, conquer Egypt, which we own a lot of, and for some reason it registers against us, we should be pretty good. Let's let them beat up that Ethiopian army. Oh, Ethiopia actually put up a little bit of a fight. Good for them. Let's see, what can we do? We have a 93% war score versus them. We want that to get to 100 if possible. Oh, they even have rebels. Actually, we want to peace out pretty much now while they have to suffer through rebels. Take the crossing. Yeah, that's pretty good. And we'll do that. Big land grab from them. However, that's going to involve a lot of converting. Luckily, we do it at 17 per month, which is pretty nice. We have 3 of them. Once we complete our idea group, we'll have 4. This is why sometimes taking the religious ideas as the Najd is just not worth it at all. Okay, we now have enough to take land from these guys. Take all the provinces that the Ottomans do not occupy that we can take. Actually, that would put us over 100 overextension. Interesting. I can't outright vassal them. I'd like to be able to vassalize them. It'd be kind of awesome. No. Okay, well, let's wait till I've... No. Let's core some of this land. As much as I'd like to complete the idea tree, let's focus on coring for now. And I can always come back and finish off this war later. For now, I'll just wipe out their little bit of armies. Let the Ottomans do what the Ottomans do best, which is clean up things. We have a really nice general. Wow. 3-6. That's pretty cool. Let's just occupy those last two provinces. There are some rebels. Would the Ottomans deal with them? Eventually they'll deal with them, I guess. Okay. Unfortunately, we're going to... Yep, Najd Brazil. So that's a thing. Let's jump up here, I think. Yeah. Let's go for the Caribbean now. We're not going to give the merchants control of Baghdad, since that's our richest province. I think. Is it? No, Cairo is definitely our richest province. Of course, we're just waiting on both the conversion and other stuff. Apparently, we're no longer the world trader in ivory, which is interesting. I would have thought that was kind of locked in, but I guess not. Oh, Medri Bari's occupying East Africa. They still have an army. Joy. Once Moghstan is cored, I think I'll go finish off this war. Let the Ottomans deal with those rebels. Actually, I'll use this time to scout a little bit of this land here. That way I don't have to put a conquistador out here. Because I'd like to cross over into here, even though Castile's expanding there. I should be able to conquer a good portion of that region. Actually, I can't colonize that, can I? Shoot. So, we've made it to Darfur, though, in case you're curious where on the map Darfur is located. I don't know why you would be, unless you've heard about it, but that's Darfur. Kind of the middle of Africa to some degree. I guess technically this is the middle. It's pretty close. Oh, they were converted, they're converted. They are cored, which is the big thing. Keep converting, and now let's take... They want to do that. First of all, we don't want them to give Sinai to the Ottomans. We want to take... Let's not take their capital. How high can I go? I have 19. I don't actually know how to calculate out. So let's risk that. Let's do a null treaties with Ethiopia. Okay. Let's have... Yeah, let's just go with that outright. Hopefully that hasn't pushed me over 100. I could have taken a lot more. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Apparently I could have taken more than I thought. Oh well. Let's core those all. Do the reduce overextension mission. Let's see how many we're up to now. 125 provinces. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Obviously it's going to be a bit of a struggle to control this area for a little while. So that might be all I'm doing for now, is trying to control the region. Yeah, that's what I'll focus on for the time being. So, good thing I have some military power, because I imagine there'll be several rebel factions popping up. Well, I can purchase an ability for an age that's ending in 90 months, but in the meantime, hopefully we'll pick up some prestige. Yeah, almost all the unrest is due to intolerance, that or overextension. So. We're actually not horribly intolerant of things at the moment, which is kind of funny. I guess it's because we do have Dimini. I suppose I could give land to them, but I prefer to convert it, I guess. Oh, that's actually a little worrisome. I'm just realizing that army I have over here is now going to be not able to move around in one giant movement. Let's raise a couple transport ships maybe. Mothball forts. Let's leave this one in Sa'ana there raised. There we go. What do the Ottomans think about that all? The Ottomans are fine. I can actually move to attack the Mamelukes, which I should do. Okay. Be a lot of war this video, I think. Come on. There we go. Let's move them up here. Swiftly attack the Mamelukes, actually. I shouldn't... I can call in the Ottomans. Okay, let's do that. Let's call in the Ottomans. We shouldn't need to call in Tunis. In fact, we don't really want to call in Tunis. Actually, let's not call in the Ottomans. Let's just do this on our own. We should be strong enough. Okay, so here we go. Sorry, somebody's talking to me briefly. Actually, you know what? Let's call Tunis in. It'll just make it a little bit quicker. Besides, I've got extra favors with them I can afford to spend. I just want to make sure I nab. There we go. Jerusalem up here, or Al-Quds as it's called in this game, when a Muslim owns it. I know the Ottomans want that province, but it is a free missionary. And I want the free missionary as fast as I can get it. Oh. So long as Tunis doesn't seem to think they're going to get any of these provinces, I should be good. Yeah, let's focus on taking Iskandaria first. Priorities, of course. Apparently Tunis could somehow march past them, which is a little odd. You'd think that fort would have stopped them. Guess not. Okay. We're gonna have 2 conversions here converted. Let's do some more conversions. Oops, looks like we're gonna be stuck with a couple provinces we cannot convert back. Luckily the provinces are not terribly rebellious. I'm thinking I might actually just wipe out the Mamelukes if I can with this war. If I can. The issue is we're not able to core these provinces because we don't have the coastline cored yet. 58 overextension. Okay. I don't know how much the Ottoman provinces are worth. 122, so I won't be able to kill them completely. I could always just leave them with like 2 provinces surrounded by me on all sides. Might be the way to do it. Okay, take that first. Take those. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Take those. I'll leave that one. Okay, so it's gonna be over 100 overextension. So let's wait till I've at least got some of these cores straightened out. There we go. Flowing army maintenance is really, fort maintenance is really dangerous at war, but considering their only armies trapped over there, I feel fairly safe in doing so. I know why I'm not able to core these is because I'm at war with the Mamelukes, who were previous owners of the province, of course. Yeah. So, we did lose a little bit of piety, but we should have gained that back. Fortunately, we got stuck with a loan. I'll leave Tunis to try and hunt them down. That'll be a good occupation for Tunis. We're we're going to finish off admin ideas. Gives us +2 tolerance to the true faith, which 6 now, which is good. We also gain 5 more core territories or whatever states we can deal with, which will be really nice once I actually get my land in order. And yeah, let's just wait till some of that's cored a little bit more. Okay. Let's do this. Trying to be nice a little bit to the Ottomans here. There we go. How badly overextended are we? Just over the line. Okay. Could be really bad for us for a little bit. Oh my. That's not good at all. The Ottomans are furious. Oh boy. I might have just ruined this Let's Play. Oh boy. Shoot. That's not good. Okay, well, I think I'll end this video here then, and hopefully the Ottomans will be friends with me at the beginning of the next one. That'll be the mystery for this ending of the video. So, I might have just screwed myself over really badly, or everything might be okay. But that'll wait till next time to figure out. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.